I now recognize myself for 5 minutes. I'd like to thank our witnesses for being with us today. Today, the Natural Resources Committee, Subcommittee on Energy and Mineral Resources, is meeting for a legislative hearing on two bills, H.R. 4293, the Natural Gas Gathering Enhancement Act, and H.R. 1587, the Energy Infrastructure Improvement Act. These bills aim to expedite the permitting process for pipelines, gathering lines, and field compression units. Clarifying this process will allow for increased amounts of natural gas to be produced in areas where huge quantities of this resource are flared due to lack of infrastructure to transport the natural gas. It is no secret the energy boom has brought tremendous economic benefits to the United States. Unfortunately, massive quantities of natural gas are flared every year due to a serious lack of infrastructure to transport it. For example, in North Dakota, companies are forced to flare approximately 1/3 of the natural gas produced each day. This equates to approximately $1.4 million in natural resources being wasted every day. Flaring this resource takes it off the market, therefore depriving federal, state, and local governments of revenue, inhibiting job creation, and reducing energy security. H.R. 4293, the Natural Gas Gathering Enhancement Act, was introduced by Congressman Kramer and seeks to streamline the permitting process for natural gas gathering lines and the associated field compression unit. It allows the Secretary of the Interior to utilize categorical exclusions to issue various notices or rights of way to ensure that this infrastructure can be permitted in a timely fashion and that the project can move forward. New infrastructure will supply the transportation capacity that is needed to reduce the need for flaring and allows for increased production of natural gas. H.R. 1587, the Energy Infrastructure Improvement Act, sponsored by Congressman Marino, will update the U.S. Code to reflect modern energy developments. Statutes enacted 100 years ago authorized the Secretary of the Interior to approve rights-of-way on lands managed by the National Park Service for electrical and telephone lines, water pipes and pipelines, and canals and ditches. However, it is interpreted to exclude natural gas pipelines. As a result, each time a company seeks to expand, modify, or construct a natural gas pipeline across lands managed by the National Park System, Congress has to pass a separate piece of legislation for that particular project. In some cases, this has added years to the project. This legislation would give the Department of the Interior explicit authority to permit natural gas pipelines over federal lands. The bills we are discussing today will clarify and streamline the natural gas infrastructure permitting process. They will reduce the need for flaring and allow more natural gas to be brought to market. As a result of increased energy production, more jobs will be created, revenue will increase, and the United States can further distinguish itself as a global leader in energy production. Again, I'd like to thank the witnesses for coming before our committee today, and I look forward to hearing your testimony. I'd now like to recognize the ranking member, Representative Holt of New Jersey.
I thank the chair.